Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Heidi, founder of Ascend Therapy Services, where we help you to overcome barriers and rise to new heights. It's our mission to help aging adults maximize safety and independence so that they can continue to do what they love. And one thing that many people love is having a good hot shower. A lot goes on in the shower and in the bathroom in general. There can be slippery floors, having to navigate over the edge of a tub at times, and just navigating all the white tile in the shower. And it can become kind of a scary place. I, for one, really love showers. And so I want to help others be able to shower confidently and safely so that you can continue to love them as well. So, here today, we're going to talk about the 3 steps to showering safely with confidence as we age. So we'll just get right on into it. Step 1 is setting up a safe and secure environment. And this will look a little bit different for every single one of you. The main idea here is to adapt your environment however possible for your particular home to support you and your needs during all phases of showering. So for some, this might be a full bathroom remodel with the roll-in showers and the grab bars and all the other fancy gadgets. And for others, it might be getting a seat that works good for you and modifying the setup without making any permanent changes. So for this step, I'm going to share just some ways that you can modify your shower to make it work for you in different situations. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. So you can see what we're talking about. Okay, here we go. I believe you can see this. I hope so. So these are kind of my 4 favorite shower chairs, I would say. But shower chairs is not a one size fits all. It's not a, oh, I need to sit down in the shower. Let me go grab something. There are different chairs needed for different situations. So I'm just going to kind of go through these really quickly. The one on the top left of the screen, it doesn't have a back. It has the 4 legs. This is a chair that I think is really awesome in unique situations. So I was working somewhere and they had a built-in shower seat in their shower, but the built-in seat is too low and too small and too slippery for someone to actually use. But the person using it was really tall, and so by putting a shower chair in front of that built-in seat, they had no space in the shower to stand up or do what they needed to do. So I was really struggling on finding a solution, and then I found this shower chair, and each leg comes on and off individually, and then you twist it to adjust the height. And so I was able to take the back, one of the back legs off and set that part of the seat on the built-in shower seat, and the other 3 legs went down to the shower floor and were adjusted to make a sturdy, wider, taller, safe shower seat in that particular situation. So it's good for different scenarios. That's one great scenario. If you want kind of a wider base of support, but you don't really need the armrests in the back and they get in your way, this is a good option as well. So the 2 in the middle are similar, just kind of a different setup and style. One's a little wider, a little thicker, I guess. But if you need some support because you lean back or get tired, or you need the arms on the chair to help push up when you stand up or sit down, these are really great options. They're both secure and sturdy for those purposes. And then the bench on the bottom right of the screen, that's a tub bench. And so 2 legs actually go in the tub and the other 2 legs go out of the tub so that you're able to sit on it before getting in, and you can lift your legs up over that tub edge and slide into the shower if it's difficult for you to step up over that tub edge to get in and out of that shower. So it's great for a variety of reasons. If you have a tub shower combo that you use and you need to kind of slide in rather than step up and over. So these are really great options. Sometimes people get concerned with like a shower curtain and the tub bench one, but there's ways that you can cut it and adapt it to kind of fit it in, and it works out great. So those are just seats. Another great way to adapt your shower environment to work for you better is maybe if you have like a door, a glass door, either that opens up or slides and doesn't give you enough space to get in or out. You feel a little squished as you're doing that, or you tend to want to grab onto the door, but then that's not very sturdy. A good option might be having that door removed and putting a curtain rod with a shower curtain instead. That way you're able to open the curtain all the way up. You have more space to get in and out. You wouldn't be able to grab onto the curtain, but maybe you could have a bar or a walker or something available if you need to hold on to something as you step in and out. So that's another somewhat simple way. It does take a little bit of work getting those doors down, but to create a better space. So I think on the next slide here, it'll show, yeah, so you could also get a handheld shower head instead of just the one that sprays down right on you. You can have a handheld shower head where you can like take the shower head, and that works really well for when you do sit in the shower, or if you just need to be in a different position or hold on to it a little bit better. And these two images on the left of the screen are handheld shower head holders. So let's say you sit in the shower and you're in the back, and you're holding on to it, but you need to put it somewhere. You can, the top one that's round is a suction cup version, and the rectangle one is an adhesive version, and you can stick that on the shower wall and then hang your shower curtain, or sorry, your shower head right there next to you, so it can either be spraying on you while you're sitting, or you can hold it there and then pick it back up from there rather than putting it all the way at the top of the shower and back every time. So those are some really great options. If you're able to have grab bars put into your shower, I highly recommend it. I often have people use a vertical bar as they're getting in and out of the shower, but then have a horizontal bar running across on the inside of the shower, just so you can hold on to it, no matter where you're at in the area. And sometimes if you're sitting down and you want to stand up and you grab your grab bar and you're pulling yourself up, it can be kind of slippery. And there are different types of grab bars with different textures and whatnot, but if it is slippery for you, you can get a traction strip, or sorry, a grab bar cover. And you can see this in the video. It's on the bottom right and kind of right behind my head. You can see there. And it's really cool. It wraps around the grab bar and zips up, and then it's really secure, but you have to get the right size. So there's a particular way to measure it and make sure you get the right size. But it's awesome because it really gives a good sturdy grip to those grab bars, whether they're horizontal or vertical. And then the last thing that I really tell people to do to help the shower be a safer place for them is to use traction strips or traction decals. You can see those are on the top right of the screen. There's the wavy strips and then also those squares. And you stick those on the shower floor, and you need to put them, in the right positioning. If they're too far apart, you're going to step between them and slip. So you want to have them in the right places where you're mostly stepping or standing or moving in the shower. And those stick to the shower ground and give that traction needed not to slip without having to pick up and put down a bath mat all the time. I have a bath mat for my kids, and it's already getting gross because we forget to pull it up right away. And so if you're like bending down to pick it up and then bending down to push it down, or if you leave it there and then it gets all slick and kind of gross, the bath mats inside the shower just tend to cause more problems than they solve, I think. And so these traction strips or decals are a great way to increase security without that extra struggle of that mat in there. So those are just some simple ways that you can adapt the shower to make it work better for you depending on what your needs are. So excuse me. Step 2 is using adaptive equipment as needed, and adjusting your shower techniques to conserve energy and increase safety. So I'll just share some of my favorites of these. I will switch over to the next slide. These are showing some shower brushes. So the one in the middle, you put your soap on and it's a long handle, so you can reach your feet if you're sitting down or even if you're standing up without bending as far, if that's difficult for you. And the other one on the left side has a curve to get your back if you're having a hard time moving your shoulders, and the right way to get your back. So these are a great option. If you use a bar of soap, you can use the soap pouch, which is on the right side of the screen. And I use these and I really love them. So you put the soap pouch, the soap in the pouch, and then it just stays in there. And as you scrub, the suds come out and you don't drop the bar of soap because it's not slippery because it's in the pouch. And then it's also easier to see and identify and handle. So if you use a bar of soap, the pouch is a really great option. And then when we talk about just kind of adjusting the way you do things, it could be sitting down to wash your feet or sitting down to wash your hair because you're using both your hands and might be a little more unsteady. Having a chair in the shower doesn't mean you have to be sitting the whole time you're in the shower, but it gives an opportunity to sit when you should, either for balance purposes or if you get kind of tired. There's nothing wrong with doing things just a little bit differently to help you feel better and enjoy your shower. And the third step is to work on tasks outside of the shower to keep you strong and balanced so that you're ready when you do enter the shower. So we are done with these pictures. I'll go ahead and just come back full on the screen here. Even practicing getting in and out when the shower's dry is a great way to practice those movements in a safer environment, and completing strengthening activities or doing the motions you would do during transfers. Maybe if you're sitting in a chair and your feet, you bring your foot up and over and down, in and out, just to the side and to in and out, just to get your legs moving in that way, or doing seated marches or standing marches up and down, stepping forward and back, things that you might be doing in the shower, and doing repetitions of those to help increase that leg strength, increase balance, and some things to help you feel a little more confident. Another one is if you're like standing at a counter, you can hold onto the counter and just stand up on your tippy toes and then come back down and go up and down that way. You can put your feet together, standing at a counter, kind of holding on for support. And then if you feel good about it, you can kind of hover your hands over, and just sometimes standing with your feet together makes us be a little more off balance. But if you're working on that in a safe environment with something to hold on to, it can just help strengthen our balance a little bit. So these are some things we can do. Just make sure you're moving. We can do bending, touching our feet and sitting back up if that's something that we do in the shower. Just do it outside to practice it in that safe environment. So the 3 steps are making the environment set up right for you, using adaptive tools or techniques to complete your shower, and practicing things outside of the shower to prepare for when you do take a shower. And there are a ton more. These are just some I wanted to highlight for you today. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know. But I hope this helps you or a loved one of yours enjoy your showers a little bit longer. Thanks so much.